Welcome back to The Bloated Chef. I am Chef Jerome, an actual bloated chef. And before we get to today's informative and entertaining tutorial, please be sure to slap down on that like button, click the subscribe button, smash that notification bell, and share with the entire planet. Please keep your hands inside the ride at all times, and we thank you. We're back, and right on the heels of brisket 5 ways, we are going to do chicken 3 ways. That's right. I got a couple of 2.5 pound little bitty hens here. I got a lot of citrus. I got oranges. I got grapefruits, lemon, lime. I've got Calabrian chili peppers. That's off the rails, by the way. I've got star anise. I've got fresh ground ginger. We're going to take an old school Chino marinade. That's that wonderful blend of Chinese and Latino that started in Southern California in the early 1900s. And we are going to make some marinated chicken, folks. Okay, so first thing, let's salt all sides of this chicken. All the crevices, all the cavities, everything. We're going to stick these in the fridge overnight, unwrapped. We begin with the extraction of juice, lemon juice, lime juice. There goes a half a grapefruit. The other one's soon to follow. Here comes a big old fat Florida navel orange, producing such good juice. We're going to take the pith. We're going to take everything, other than the seeds. In goes that juice. My goodness. Spring onions, yes. Okay. Sliced ginger, fresh, yes. There goes our Thai chili paste. There goes our star anise. Ladies and germs, time to pulverize this. But before we do, that's about a half a cup of red wine vinegar. In we go with about a quarter cup of fish sauce, because I put fish sauce on everything. That's right, I do. And then we'll finish it up with some beautiful avocado oil, about a half a cup. All right, we will burr mix this all together with the stick blender. We have a beautiful marinade. Let us work on the birds. Here we go. 2 of them. We're going to go ahead and remove that spinal column on both of them. Both sides. Just pull it right out of there. Snap, crackle, pop. And don't get rid of them. Wrap them up. Stick them in the freezer. We can make a great stock with those. All right. One more push on those spinal cords, and they are good to go. They are spatchcock ready. Hashtag spatch. Hashtag cock. All right. Clean as we go, people. Clean as we go. All right. There's that beautiful pastrami brine. We're going to stick this one bird in there for at least 2 days, 2 to 2.5 days. And hopefully this thing's going to take on some amazing flavor. And on to the Chino marinade. Yes, there we go. In. Fold that air out of there as much as you can. Make sure there's little to no air in that bag if you can. Seal it tight and you're good to go. 2 days. So let's review. I've got a Chino style marinade and a pastrami brine. Let's see how this plays out, shall we? 2.5 glorious days later. Here we are. We are outdoors. We are throwing this on the grill / smoker. Time to season that brine chicken with, you got it, 50-50, coriander and fresh cracked pepper. Let's see how this plays out. Allow me to show you the basics of fire starting and charcoal chimneys. Beautiful day down here in the Dixie. Adding our wood chunks to our coals. We're going to lay our birds down while those coals start to heat up and cook. We're going to smoke these for about 45 minutes to an hour. Now then, with the pollen raining down like hellfire, those coals have connected. They are starting to cook nicely, as are these birds. Yes, Another 15 to 20 minutes later, we'll start to baste, especially the chino chicken bird. My God, these things look amazing. We're just going to let that smoke and that heat and those beautiful coals do their thing. In for our last look, we're talking about 25 to 30 minutes of cook time, about 90 minutes of low heat smoke time, and I believe these birds are done, baby. Yes, sir. And yes, ma'am. This is the pastrami chicken. I've marinated in the pastrami marinade and then crusted it with pepper and coriander. Oh. You get the pastrami afterwards, but God, that's good. God, that's good. Well, we said 3 ways, and here we go. So, we've got grilled chicken, number 1. We've got pulled chopped chicken, number 2. And look at that beautiful stock that I made from the bones and the veggies. Never throw out those necks. Never throw out those spines. Are you kidding me? This is going to transform into a beautiful cream of chicken soup with only a couple of ingredients. Diced onions, minced garlic, some seasonings, a little bit of curry, a little bit of sage. Let's rock this thing. Now then, first step, 1/4 cup of olive oil. And that 1 onion that's been diced, pretty large onion, comes out to about 1.5 cups to 2 cups of diced. In we go with our kosher salt, fresh cracked pepper, of course. Next step, we will toast that curry. I'm using an Indian style madras curry. Brings a little more heat to the game, if you know what I'm saying. All right, we're going to toast that up. We're going to add that last 2 teaspoons of ground sage, and we're moving on. Next into the pool goes our minced garlic, chopped, minced, whatever you want to call it. 2 full tablespoons worth, that's right. Bold garlic and bold curry, that's what the dish is about. Time for our acid component, and it's a mere 2 teaspoons of rice wine vinegar, but very important. I'm going to cut through all that richness. We'll cook that out, cook that down. In goes exactly 1 cup of all-purpose flour as we begin our roux and start to build our secondary level of flavor. And finally, time to start adding that luscious broth, that amazing chicken broth. That's right. Took the bones from those 2 birds, threw some vegetables together, simmered it, brought it to a boil first, simmered it for about 7 hours on very low heat, and it is absolutely rich and decadent. All right, first wave of chicken stock is in. You can see the roux has caught. It's thickened up. It's very pasty at the moment. Time to add more liquid. Let's go with 1 more cup at a time. And from here out, it's almost like a risotto. 1 cup at a time until it's all smoothed out. Now, looking around the edges, you can see some little kind of puddles start to form in the middle. That's letting you know that the roux is now starting to stick to the bottom of the pot, which just means you got to get in there. Use your whip. We're going to throw 2 more cups in at this point. Keep the heat at medium-low. No need to rush this. The slower you go, the more silky and sensual this soup turns out. Alrighty, so at this point, this thing is pretty much thickened up as much as it's going to thicken. We've got a beautiful silky consistency. Okay? You can run your rubber spatula around the bottom. There's no dough built up. We'll add just about 1/2 cup more. Whip it in. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for a little razzle-dazzle. That's right. We'll take our little stick blender. We will go ahead and puree everything in sight. Make it into a nice, smooth, velvety texture. And we'll add that cream, about 1.5 cups of heavy cream. Oh, man. Now we drop all that chicken in there, that pulled chicken, then it's chopped chicken. Let's finish this up, shall we? I reached into my dry storage shelf, saw some green curry paste, and said, yeah, let's throw that in there too. Optional, but I wanted to take this thing to the next curry level. You know, it's been said that a well-made soup can make a person literally break out into song and dance. Ha! I refute that. I don't think that's the truth at all. I know that I can't dance these days, thanks to my injuries, but I know I can sing, and there's no way. I'm in love with a girl that I'm talking about. I'm in love, but I can't seem to figure it out. I'm in love, but I sure picked a bad time. Well, I guess it's time to plate this thing, huh? Alright. There goes 2 ladlefuls. There goes somebody bought some crappy pre-sliced green onions at the supermarket. Come on. How about a Calabrian chili and a little bit of chili oil for some razzle-dazzle? And now we taste. Yes. Velvety, smooth, silky. That's the appearance. Ooh, a bone. How about that? I'm thinking he liked it. Yep. He just broke. Is he breaking off into a Cabbage Patch? Seriously? Okay. And whoa, what? Are you kidding?